What's going on?
Did we get it?
Did
we get it? Did we get it?
You remind me of the dad in South Park when the giant gerbils.
Yeah. We gotta get it, Shelly. Shelly. Shelly.
Fucking get a close up on this.
Okay, Shelly, wave to the camera, Shelly. Wave to the camera. Shelly, wave to the camera. Shelly. Hi.
Okay.
Is there a dog whining?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Coconut,
Shut
shut
the
your
fuck up.
bitch ass up.
We're trying to record, asshole.
Or come down here and I'll pet you. Jesus.
Coconut, get over it, man.
Go.
All right, we're gonna talk about some other stuff. Intro.
Intro?
Your
All
thoughts?
right. Yo, this is the fellowship. We fellowshipping up in here. This is Clem. This is Town. I'm Brian. Today we're talking about good boys. But before we got that, we do the news.
This is why Brian can't.
That was a good intro.
All right, how about this? Okay, yeah, how about this?
Hit it fresh.
Yo, we're the fellowship. This is Clem. This is Brian. This is Town. Today we're talking good boys. Clem, hit it up. What's the news?
Almost got wood on that one. Thanks.
They announced Ewan McGregor might be in a Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney Plus, which I do not agree with. It should be a movie. But what do you guys think about it?
Okay. If
It's called 10 Years Too Late.
no.
You know,
I am
No, it could be a great movie.
Yeah. Well, so okay, the Mandalorian show. We haven't talked about that at all, but there is news of that. Are you guys excited for that?
Is there new news of it? Or
No,
just
but I feel like this
news?
is a segue because
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
it
like
goes
if that
together,
show,
yeah.
if that show does well enough, which okay, like we can even back up further. All these Marvel Disney Plus shows, I feel like I'm really on the fence with because one, if the production and like all the stunts and all that crap is just what's that called the Marvel TV, not Daredevil, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If it's like that type of
shit, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
And that's what
I think it's gonna be a full movie production.
okay. So you think
which
we're gonna
I
get
just-
crazy effects? Good. Like, okay.
Yeah, everything I've heard about Mandalorian is gonna be really good.
And that's what I've heard too. Is like quality movie, like
Yeah.
right? They put a lot of
Yeah,
money
yeah.
into each episode too. I heard so.
But I don't. All the Disney Plus Marvel shows sound like garbage shit to me.
just because
I think they
of
all
the
sound
character-
terrible because every single concept and idea is dead characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about.
Right.
I don't care about any of them.
Hawkeye.
The only one that's still alive, I think, is Hawkeye.
No, it's the other.
Hawkeye
there's also
and
the new Captain America.
Yeah, and
Wanda.
what's
Bucky.
Wanda.
And Wanda, yeah.
Hawkeye, I don't care about. I could care less to see a movie about him
Okay.
or a show about him. What are they gonna flesh out? I don't care. So I'm like way off the fence on that. And then there's the WandaVision. Hate that idea. I really hate that idea. They did not flesh out Wanda enough for me to care.
So you're on the fence, or you're off the fence. Like you're not. You don't give a shit.
I would love to see Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I would rather see a good movie about it.
Movie
Okay.
would be better.
Personally.
Yeah.
Personally, that's where I'm at. I think they'll do good with that because Ewan McGregor was a great Obi-Wan. There's a lot that could be fleshed out there if they do it right, but I would rather see just a good movie. Personally.
You know what?
I hate all the Marvel ideas.
Phase
Okay.
4, the movie lineup,
It's shit.
excluding the sequels that are coming out, Guardians and Thor and whatever, but all the new stuff and all these, as you guys are saying, the shows. I really feel like they don't have a structure for Phase 4. Like they
They're grabbing
gave
at
us
straws,
the
I
grand
think.
finale.
I think they're definitely grabbing at straws.
I think they are.
They gave us the grand finale and they're like, oh hey, here's a bunch of fucking shit. Where's Deadpool fit in? Don't fit him in because he's R-rated and Disney's gonna be a bitch about it.
I think they're going to do it.
They're not gonna do an R-rated Deadpool.
They said they're going to do
Oh wait, yeah, but they're not gonna
it. I think they'll
introduce.
do it. I think it will be a different thing.
They did say he would say R-rated, but I'm just saying if they
We'll go back to that
introduce
later,
him to
Yeah, we'll jump into that. That is something I do want to bring up, and we can bring that point up as well.
Okay.
But I think so. I am very excited for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't know why. A lot of the stuff they announced, I'm kind of again on the fence about, but I just want to keep going with it. I don't know why. I
do
want to
too.
keep going. With
I
it.
have faith in them. I am just really underwhelmed by what they announced.
Right.
All of the Marvel Disney Plus shows they announced, super unhyped for.
except for What If.
Except for What If. I like that idea. I like that idea.
I'm excited for Blade. I am.
Blade. Oh yeah, no.
It's gonna be
Blade.
dark
Blade
and
is the one
R-rated.
movie that I'm excited about.
Okay.
All the other movies I don't really care about,
Okay.
except for I'm very curious about Thor, Thunder and Love or whatever it's
Love
called.
and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. I'm curious about that. I really, really, really hate the idea that they brought fucking
Portman?
Natalie Portman back to be Thor. Though.
Oh yeah, that is very annoying. Yes.
Do I hate the idea of a
And
girl
we've talked
Thor?
about that before.
No.
Yeah.
Do I hate Natalie Portman as being Thor? Yes, big time. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm really
Just to bring that up again,
conflicted
my
by
one
that.
thing with that is just how bad they like buried her, like just not mention her at
and how
all.
bitchy she was
And
about
now,
being in
bitchy.
it.
And now she's just gonna come back, which is, it's like, man, now they need to undig her. Now they just need to like bring her back, and it's like,
And they're just
man,
gonna be
they're-
like, she's here.
Yeah.
and that's what I hate. And that's what I hate.
But what's
I
super
hope
annoying
they
is
don't,
she
but-
hated it too. She was so
Right,
bitchy
which
about
you-
it.
yeah,
She
yeah.
was so bitchy about it, and she was like talking shit on it. She didn't want to be in it, and it's just like, oh, whoa, that's a cash cow. I'm back.
Right.
Let's not go into it again. She
also-
even yelled about it for
She
fucking
also
whole
talks shit
episode.
on Star Wars. Being
Fuck
in
her.
it. Yeah, it's like, why are you just...
She's been the
Talking
two
shit
biggest
and getting what
fucking
you want.
things ever, and she's a bitch about it.
That is weird.
This is your life.
Huh.
Sorry. Go away and be a fucking accountant or
Speaking
something.
of Disney shenanigans,
Yeah, that's right.
how do you guys feel about a possible new story for Aladdin 2?
I like it.
Shoot me in the face. Why do you like it?
I like that idea.
Why?
Did you ever? Did
you watch
see
Aladdin?
I never saw Aladdin.
Then I think
And that's
you wouldn't like it then.
my problem is remaking Aladdin. I like the idea of an Aladdin 2 though.
But there's already an Aladdin 2 and an Aladdin 3.
Yeah, and I like them both.
Which I heard actually. My wife mentioned this. She went and saw
New
Lion
story.
King. Just real quick, yeah. Just
Uh-huh.
she said that there was a song included from Lion King 2 in this new Lion King movie. Yeah.
Is it like during the montage?
I have no idea. I haven't seen the movie yet, but she
I
said
don't
that there was
remember.
there was a
I don't
piece of
remember.
music that was used specifically in Lion King 2, the cartoon, that was so good in that cartoon that they had to use it in this.
I don't
live
remember
action.
that.
Anyways.
I didn't hate that movie though. I never saw Aladdin, but I am very, very open for
See,
new
I'm-
one. I think that's what they should have done from the first place. It's just a new Aladdin. But
Right.
I haven't
Well,
seen
that's what
the
they should do with
new one,
everything.
so I don't know.
They should do that with everything. They should keep the classics the way they are. They
Mm-hmm.
should just, if they're going to use the same characters and all that
Yeah.
crap, just write a brand new story,
Yeah.
brand new thing.
Right.
It's not even like you have to like say, yeah, the cartoon was a prequel and now this is what happens after. You could just say,
Just do it.
Just do it.
We
yeah,
know.
Just
we know.
just
We've
fresh.
watched
We've
it.
seen it.
Everyone's watched it. And if you
Yeah.
haven't, you're lost.
Right.
In 10 years, we're going to look back at what Disney's doing now, and we're going to realize that this is them lost.
But okay.
I don't think
here's
they're
the-
lost.
I think
I think
they're
they're making
lost.
money.
Well, here's the-
They're here
here's
making
the
money.
monster.
That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
the biggest
They're
thing. They're
making a
making money.
shit ton of money
I know
on
that
all these
they
movies,
have 5 movies that reached $1 billion mark this
which
year.
is fucking
Get
crazy.
back to the
That
fucking
is
audience.
So
crazy.
for us to gripe and say they're doing something wrong, we're wrong.
Yeah, I don't think
Because
they're
they
doing
made $1
anything
billion
wrong.
on
Okay,
5 movies.
but-
Whether we agree with it or not, that's neither here nor there.
Yes.
The movies are not that bad, but I think they could grow and they could progress
But I
to
don't
a
think
different
we could
situation.
Even, I think we could even go beyond Disney and just say Hollywood right now is just all
Hollywood.
about
Still.
prequels, remakes, sequels to old movies.
Gender
Like,
issues, tall people.
Yeah.
That's why Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was just so strange and weird to process because it was so different.
right.
But
Yeah, it
there's
was.
not a lot of that
What
going on.
amazing.
But there's a little bit going on with
Right.
that, you know. I mean, there's a lot of movies going on with that. Not a lot, but there are movies going
Yes,
on.
there
with
is.
that.
Still a
And,
bunch
like,
of weird
there's a
shit
lot to
with
find there, and that's why people gripe with these remakes and Disney things. It's like, yes, it is annoying that they're remaking these movies. It's not bad though, and it might grow into something new. But there are so many fresh new ideas. Go watch them. Don't gripe about it. Just don't watch it if you're that mad about it, and go watch the new things if you want to watch the new things, because there are a lot of new things.
Yeah.
Go out there,
I
find
do
it.
think I've lost any hope for Little Mermaid. I'm glad that the dude from Jonas Brothers...
Stop going back there, Talon.
I can't. I live there.
Okay.
I'm obsessed.
But the Harry Styles dude, or whatever the
Yeah,
Jonas
he was
Brothers
perfect.
guy,
Declined it.
he's like, I respectfully declined. Good
Yeah.
for fucking him.
Why?
And they're talking Queen Latifah being Ursula.
What?
Oh my god.
What is
Like,
what is
actually?
Harry Styles doing?
It hasn't
though?
been-
He's not doing anything. Why is he? I would respectfully decline,
I
so
thought
I can go
Harry-
sit in a corner.
He's a
Comb my
musician,
hair.
right?
He's busy.
Isn't
Yeah,
he
he's
music?
he's in defunct One Direction.
Oh, One Direction, not Jonas
But he
Brothers.
broke off from them.
No one's doing anything from them.
He was an
Okay.
Interstellar, though, right? That's
No.
talking about the right guy?
No,
That wasn't Harry Styles?
Was he in that? No, I don't think he was.
Interstellar? Maybe.
Or not Interstellar, sorry, fuck. The war movie.
Dunkirk. He was in Dunkirk.
He was in
yeah.
Dunkirk.
Yeah,
Yes.
he didn't do much though. He just sat there because nobody did anything.
Right.
in that movie.
Goddamn
He
Mango
took
Club.
no acting style. Took face.
So
get out of your ass if you think you're an actor now.
But there's also-
go do different.
People are wanting to boycott Mulan. Not America, I don't think we give a shit, but since the
isn't it
actress...
because of the whole
She sided with the
China
police.
right now? Yeah.
and, like, everybody over there is losing their
She
shit.
sided with the police about what?
About the whole China shit that's going on.
Oh, the
We don't want to get
protests
into
and stuff.
political shit, but
Yeah.
yes, that's.
I'm not read up on it, so I'm not going to talk
And
about
I'm
it.
not either, but I've just read a little bit.
It's
and,
mind-numbing.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I don't care. It's a movie.
Okay.
People need to separate movie from reality.
Deadpool in Disney. Disney. Okay, there's a report that says Disney is struggling with how to add Deadpool into the MCU.
I don't think they should.
Okay, why?
Because
You don't think
it's
they should add
perfect.
it at all.
Just let Deadpool do his
Do his own thing. Okay.
In Deadpool 2, they had like that small Easter egg when he opened the door on accident, and everybody from X-Men was there, like, oh shit. Little Easter eggs I'd be fine with, but we
Okay.
don't need Deadpool
Totally disagree.
running around to fucking.
Totally disagree.
Okay, why?
I think you do Deadpool movies that are rated R like Deadpool.
Okay, if he's gonna cameo,
But then he cameos. He's not.
That's fine.
And he could even be a decently big part in the movies. And you make jokes about how he's in these movies. Very
Okay.
subtly, that he's in these PG-13 movies and he can't do his regular shtick. Not too apparent in your face because that would take you out of the movie.
Right.
But he could like go to like, he's like, what the heck is going on here? You know, just like little things.
that would.
Okay,
I guess.
me and Clem have not talked about this at all, and I am very, very. I've talked to people at work about this, and I am very excited to talk about this right now.
Hit it.
I think that what they should do is he shows up in his movie in the Avengers, and they're like, "Who are you?" or whatever. However he shows up, right? Just it can be so dumb and so out there. It doesn't
Yes.
even matter because
Yeah.
that's his character. But he can be like, "What the beep," and it bleeps it out, and everybody's
Beep,
like,
or he could hurry and catch it. And be
No, like just beeps throughout the whole thing. Where you hear beeps in the background, you hear beeps everywhere, and it would just be so funny, right? And but
big
then,
action scene, you just hear beeps.
yeah,
in the
but,
background.
but like,
yeah, I
but
like
like,
that.
but then like there's a part where he's like beeping, and he's like, wait, what the heck? And he looks at the audience. He literally looks at the audience, and he goes, "Oh, beep! I'm in an Avengers movie."
No. That's the one F word they get in the movie.
And it could be
one.
He's like, "Oh, this is a fucking Avengers
Right,
movie."
right, everyone's
That's the
like,
only F word in the whole
Yeah.
movie. That would
He's
be
like, wait,
that
why
would be
didn't they-
great.
But he could be like, why didn't they bleep that out? Anyway, he can go up, but he can look
And
at
then he
the
goes,
audience.
"Oh,
and
is that the
literally go-
one?
He can literally
Is
go,
that the
"Oh,
only
there's
one?"
there's children. Why are there children?" You know, you can just tell he's like annoyed, but then
It's like, ew, how
but
old
then
are you?
think about this. He's like going through slicing enemies left and right, but like, and it might be humans, but like it just goes off the screen where he's like, and
Well,
like,
you can cut people's heads off as long as you don't show blood.
right.
So he can be
Which
like,
he can then-
"Where's
which
the
is-
blood?" He can make jokes about like, "Where's the
Yeah,
blood?"
he'd be like, "This is so."
If you guys
not
are
bloody."
talking breaking the fourth wall, like
That's
that, then it
exact
could work.
because that's his character,
It
and I
is,
think
it
that's
is.
exactly why. But
I wasn't thinking
then
that
you
way.
could also go to his movie. He'll jump back into his movie, and he'll be like, "Oh fuck," and he'll be like, "I'm in my own movie." He's like, "Oh hell yeah," and he like clips the shit up. He's like, "Oh, it's so good to be out
I
of an
think they
Avengers
could
movie."
work
Holy
with that
shit.
so well.
I think so too. I think it would be.
I do think
Alright.
they will too.
the fourth
I-
wall shit they can mess with so hard, and I
really,
don't
really,
get
really think
why.
he'll work with that. I think he'll have his own movies that are rated R.
Yeah.
And I think he will show up in these other movies as a small part. I don't think they'll make him a big part of it, but he will be part of it, and I think they will play off of that heavily.
I just if
I don't know if they'll
Disney
beep
hasn't
it because that would be so like
They'll do some-
abrasively out of the movie. But I think they will do like heck or
Right.
just like that's what I
This-
got.
this
He'll
is
start
their
like, that's
one-
what I have to say in this movie,
or
something,
they
you
could
know?
do the whole like black bar where it just like black bars out, even though his mouth is
Yeah.
under a mask, still black bar his mouth, or like black bar like a head getting cut off, and he's just like, he's like, God, this is so PG-13.
Or even so funny, like he went to swear, and he like, every time he covers his mouth.
Yeah, he just has to cover his mouth.
And then
yeah.
when he cuts
or
his
like a
head off, he like
gunshot,
covers
or like a
neck or
gunshot,
something.
a gun goes off every time he swears. So he's just
Yeah.
like, why can't I swear? Like, ah.
Who shot that gun? Your mother. Who was that?
I guess that could work.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Disney,
What's
if
a
you,
cash cow?
if you
Disney
rip us
is
off, you fucking assholes. But
Disney is not stupid.
no, they're not.
They are not
But
here.
they
They're
said
not.
that.
They,
Or at least an
as
article
much
said.
as we think they're here to please us, they're here to make money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Deadpool makes money.
I think they're
they will
smart.
make money with
I think
Deadpool.
they're smart enough to do
They
it.
will make money.
My only concern with that though is kids seeing him in Avengers liking him and then not being able to see his R-rated movies, which I think is more what Disney's trying to battle with.
I think they will have him in the movies and like, don't come see my movie. I guess I could see him being in the movie.
Totally.
Like, my movie comes out next summer. Don't come see it, kids, if you're under XYZ.
Right, but I can
As
also-
the part of the movie, you know?
Well, they did that with the second movie where they made a PG-13 version, which is another thing where I was like, they could easily just release a PG-13 version, not in theaters, but after when it comes out. Here's the movie for kids.
Didn't
and
Feige
here's the-
straight up say it's going to be rated R, though?
He says they will stay with the rated
He said he believes that rated R Deadpool specifically.
I think they
Can
will
do
make
very well.
it very apparent. But like, this is R rated.
Yep.
I think they're going to. I think he will be in Avengers, and I think they'll make it very apparent if you come see my movie. This is not the Avengers.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the
In
trailer
some
for
way,
Good
shape-
Boys where Seth Rogen talking to the boys?
Uh-uh.
He's like, you guys are in this R-rated movie, but you can't watch your own movie because you're not 17. It's basically what he said. Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I saw a clip of
Yeah,
that.
he's like, yeah, you guys are in this movie, but you literally can't watch it because it says swears and all this, but you're
In The
not-
Boys?
Yeah.
Huh.
Seth Rogen's interviewing those three boys. Like, yeah, you can't watch the movie.
Oh, Good Boys.
What am I talking about?
You said The Boys.
Oh, sorry, Good Boys.
Good Boys. Yes.
Not the boys.
Right. They're in an R-rated movie, but the good boys can't see. Yes, I see what you're saying.
How do you feel about Nathan Fielder signing a deal with HBO?
Can I read about it?
Do you
real
think it'll
quick?
be a talk
It's
show?
actually. So, have you heard anything about it?
Not really.
Okay, so I will bring it up real quick, just so we're all on the same goddamn motherfucking page. You stupid pieces of fucking shit.
Fucking garbage dumpster piles.
Jesus Christ.
I want a pineapple. Talon, pineapple me.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Here
real
you are,
quick,
sir.
Thanks,
this is
brother.
quoted from The Decider. Nathan Fielder says HBO deal for docuseries and comedy pilot. So it sounds a lot like, according to this article, it sounds a lot like Nathan For You, but different, a different take. So let's see.
I want the same take.
So it says
Keep doing it.
the show is called How To with John
Train Your
Wilson.
Dragon.
Is a half-hour, first-person documentary series hosted by an anxious New Yorker who attempts to give everyday advice while dealing with his own personal issues. Acting as both cameraman and narrator, he covertly documents the lives of fellow New Yorkers in a comedic odyssey of self-discovery, inevitability, making the audience comfortable with the awkward contradictions of modern life. So I think it's a lot of the same thing where it's
Sounds like
like
the same thing.
it's a document.
It might be
Type,
more of a
Scripted?
not scripted, but
Okay.
it sounds like he's going to try to make it more of like an episodic show that goes together. Like Nathan For You,
right,
it's
right.
just like new thing,
Each
new
episode,
thing,
yeah,
new
yeah,
thing.
each episode is
Just
new.
sounds like he's going to try to tie together a little bit more, which I don't really like
I
because
hope
that's
not.
what
It'll be a
South
lot
Park
of-
did, and it crumbled.
Yeah,
There'll
yeah.
be a lot of structure.
I really like.
There was really good South Park episodes or seasons too, though. I feel like there was a couple seasons in there where they actually did pretty good with the continuation, but still keeping it separate enough.
I feel like there was good episodes in there because
Yeah.
you get a good idea and then you tie
guess-
that into your season.
My big thing is I feel like Nathan For You really nailed it with not looking like it was scripted. Maybe there was. I don't know. I wasn't back there.
Didn't
But
really think he would have exposed himself in front of a bunch of children.
no.
Yes.
But what I'm
Yes,
saying,
I do think he
I guess
would.
what I'm saying is I just don't want it to be more scripted. If it was scripted, I don't want it to be. I want it to be transparent enough to where it's like this actually could be still very like live. Like
I think he scripted himself into a box. Personally,
Okay. With-
because
with
people
Nathan
know
For
who
You.
he is now, which was
the big thing.
like
yeah.
everything with Nathan For You. He was so good at making it so you don't know it's him,
Right.
making it different people,
Sarcastic.
disguising himself so
Yeah.
much. I think that was the draw to that because you had no idea, like people had no idea who he is. Now he's popular.
Right.
He's been in
been
big
in
movies
movies, yeah.
now,
Yeah, yeah.
and people recognize him now.
Right.
So I really think because that's right when it dropped off.
Yeah,
And I
it
think-
really is.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he
you're right.
understands that, and people know who he is now, so he's going to try to
So
do
do you-
this different route.
so-
And I don't think he's going to be.
You don't think
the
we'll
head
see
of
any
it.
more Nathan Fielder or Nathan For You?
I think we will eventually.
I hope, man.
But
want at
I
least
think it will
one
be a
more.
while. I think he'll do this for a while, try to get some
Some other.
almost kind of like how Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah,
He was doing all
Borat,
that, and then all of a sudden he went
yeah.
mainstream, and he was doing different things.
Right.
And then he tried it again, but when he tried it again, it was just bad.
You talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the dictator?
Yeah.
Yes, because then the Dictator was like.
It was an actual movie. Though.
It was like mostly just a movie, and then there was like a couple little clips of him like faking like it wasn't him.
Right.
So
Right.
Borat and Bruno.
it's hard because
Yeah.
Great movies.
you recognize Nathan Fielder now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you do though.
I don't think a lot.
I think
of
he needs
people
to
do,
keep doing anything.
but I
or
think he's big enough now
skits,
that
maybe.
Well, the whole point is to go to small businesses and trick them basically to make this funny, sarcastic thing, right? But I guess how many businesses? Yeah, how many businesses have been like, oh shit, there's this show on Comedy Central, and now this guy, you know what I mean? Like
3 seasons now.
Is it 3?
Oh, that was 4.
I thought it was 4.
4, fuck yeah,
Come on,
even
bro.
more than 4.
What
Shit.
the
But
I've seen them all. God damn,
I just
don't know numbers. Oh, you bitch.
yeah, what the fuck?
I'm leaving.
The fuck out of my ass.
Yeah, so I love Nathan Fielder. I hope he does this, and I hope this HBO series is great because I love Nathan For You. It's awesome. So
Oh yeah, more
very excited.
2
for
random
it.
things.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Coming to America 2?
Oh, we already talked about it. I hate it.
Yeah, you
We
fucking
did?
asshole.
Yeah, last week.
Jesus Christ.
Are we on the same page?
Yes.
We already talked about that fucking
Okay.
shit. Yeah.
Fuck that show. Eddie Murphy,
Fuck that show. I hate
you
it.
desperate
already.
bitch.
Which hold up, are we okay? So you say there's Coming to America 2, but there was also Dolomite.
Huh?
Did you watch that trailer for
Wait, what?
Dolomite?
Dolomite?
Yeah, like I Am Dolomite or something like that.
The fuck?
Dolomite.
Sounds like
Huh?
Queen and Slim.
Look it up.
No, I
There's a
haven't
trailer. It's Eddie Murphy, and it's a new movie that a lot of people are going to be in, and it's based off a real person that was named Dolomite. It kind of reminded me of your Black Dynamite.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it reminded me of.
Maybe they're making fun of Black Dynamite, which
So
is
it's a
already
joke then?
No, this is like for
Oh,
real,
fuck,
like a
fuck.
trailer, and I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix.
Time, y'all. You love him and I love him. Put your hands together.
It's like a joke.
This is basically fucking Black Dynamite.
Eddie,
Have you
come
not
on,
seen?
baby.
You guys haven't seen this?
No,
This is
I've
not
not
a joke.
seen this.
This is not a joke. This is like for real.
Eddie needs to go home, man. Oh my god.
Is he playing everybody again? Hasn't he learned from Norbert that doesn't work anymore?
It worked in
Meet Dave.
in all the fucking the clumps, meet the clumps and shit.
Yeah, those 2 are funny.
They're great.
Your hair, you look like a pimp. It's all pretend. I just
Can watch it on Netflix. See.
So this is based off of a real dude's life, I guess, and everybody's saying he does
Eddie
a really
Murphy's?
good job. Yeah, this is exactly what happened to Eddie Murphy.
I got to be totally outrageous.
Show his dick.
It's filthy. You've got a product here that you can't sell or promote.
It was too small.
Ooh, awesome flow.
Rudy. Sometimes
Hustle and tall.
come true.
A man slammed a door in my face. I just found another door. I want the world to know I exist.
This ain't funny. And it ain't no brothers in it either.
If I get up in that light with my own movie, I can be everywhere all at once. Let's bring Dolomite to the screen.
I can't believe you guys didn't hear about this. This is like
I've
all
not
over
heard about
for like on Monday. I feel like last Monday it was just like.
Do you think we haven't heard about it because it doesn't look very good?
Well, I just feel like it was like in every article there for a second, but
I got dirt on my
The
Yeah.
production value is off the charts though,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and everybody's saying Eddie Murphy does a fantastic job in it.
What
So
led you to Rick?
At playing Eddie Murphy.
that's doing exactly what he always did.
In
Yeah.
storytelling, it's always
Oh, there's my boy.
what you know.
Okay, that's why it's gonna be good.
There it is. There's the real reason.
Oh,
And
butts.
It's a kung fu.
That's a nice butts.
Do you know karate?
No, but I'm a fast learner. I can learn how to chop me up, motherfucker.
Action.
Action.
I need to watch Black Dynamite.
We need to watch
What's his
what's it
name?
like old exploitation movies.
Pretending like you could be a sex machine.
What planet is this cat
Honestly.
on?
What's this needs to come back for some more Blade.
Yeah, he just needs to do Blade.
Blade Trinity.
I would be so cool if he was the bad guy though in this new one. That'd be so.
I'd be very stoked if it's a sequel
Right.
and he's the
Just
bad guy.
like a reboot sequel, right? Like a let's start over, but at the same time
It's still a sequel.
make mention that
Yeah.
he was the old Blade, this dude's new Blade. Yeah.
And he's like the bad guy. That'd be super cool.
Damn, Dolomite. Great
God Christ. Dolomite. Black Dynamite.
Was it good as Shad?
Volume 2.
Oh fuck, I'm trying to remember. Bart, we talked about that movie.
Poor Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy. He's
anyways.
not bad. He just needs to get out of his ass.
He's Adam Sandler, which I feel
He's not Adam Sandler because he's just barely cracking into this, like, milk my fame.
Well, no. So Eddie Murphy's definitely been gone for the past century, but or excuse me, past decade. But past 100
He's
years,
been gone
he's been
for the past 100 years. Where is he?
but I feel like Adam Sandler, he just keeps making
He's there because he keeps
shit.
making money.
Adam Sandler
Well, yeah, but-
is a parody of himself.
I just wish he would do.
Punk Drunk Love. Look at this.
Just-
it's on. It's grace to be on this board.
Just do that again, Adam Sandler, please. I want to see you in another serious role. It'd be so good.
Brian.
Did you guys ever watch
that shit? Doesn't make money.
I know.
Did you guys watch
You know
Rain
what makes
Over
money?
Me?
Hateful Eight.
Rain
or
Over
whatever
Me with Adam Sandler and Donald
Glover.
Was it
Don Cheadle.
Was it good?
Yeah. No,
So
it wasn't.
it's a drama. It's more of a depressing movie.
Was
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, I never watched it.
It's pretty good.
Didn't make money though.
It should have.
You know what makes money? His dumb cunt, kick your cunt movies.
Okay.
Fart.
like
Spy or
Jack and
whatever.
Jill.
Every movie's
New
in.
Spy or what's it called?
Yeah.
Netflix spy movie.
I didn't watch that
Netflix
trash. I didn't watch Ridiculous
Fart
Six.
on Jennifer
I
Aniston.
didn't watch.
So
Well, it's sad because Jennifer Aniston's in on the game
Right.
too, man.
right. I
She's
just
all kissing
she's not
Adam
good
Sandler,
anymore.
not me, you know?
Well, she kissed him before, didn't she? Wasn't she in another movie?
a
like
couple
that?
times.
God,
She's kissed Adam Sandler
Jennifer,
over the
there's-
years and not
There's
us.
so many people, but
I don't
Adam-
wanna be kissed
I
by her.
really like Adam
Oh,
Sandler.
shut the fuck up,
As
Cal.
much
I'm more of a
shit-
Courtney Cox fan.
As much
You are a Courtney Cox
Yeah,
fan,
you
you
are.
cock.
as much shit as Adam Sandler's made, I still really like Adam Sandler. I
Me
do.
too.
I just
Yeah,
wish he
I
would
don't.
come back. Anyways,
We just need to get him on the show, sit him down, say, Adam, what are you doing, bud?
But
be like, what's,
No, Adam, wanna take a seat?
honestly, what I would
Adam,
ask,
take a seat.
Mr.
like-
Sandler.
Mr. Sandler,
Been raping kids?
Dr. Sandler, Dr. Sandler, what is Rob Schneider up to? That's what I would be into. Anyways,
You are raping kids?
let's see.
Sit down, just sit down across from us. Adam,
What do we got? So, Boys season 2 started filming. The director, or excuse me, director/creator, I think, tweeted some new images. I'm really hyped on it. Yeah, I know you guys still haven't seen it.
we haven't
but
watched
you
it
guys,
yet, so I have nothing to say about
You guys
it.
should definitely watch
I
it.
really want to watch it.
Or
I
the first
trust
season.
you. I
It's
trust
great.
you, Brian. I haven't watched it yet.
And you also didn't know that Seth Rogen was a producer, so
I have no idea.
Yeah.
They got Seth Rogen and Adam Goldberg are a big part of it, and then I thought they were a big part of Good Boys, and they aren't.
Aren't they? They're producers.
Very minimal.
Oh.
They put their name on it, which is what it sounds like to me.
Interesting.
Huh.
So anyway, how do you guys feel about Good Boys?
Good Boys.
Wait,
Okay. Go ahead.
how do you guys feel
You
about
have
Little
some-
Women trailer?
Good.
Didn't watch it.
I watched it. I don't give a shit.
We'll talk about it next week.
You don't
We're
care
gonna
about
watch it in
Little
process.
Women? Did you? Okay, sorry.
Greta Gerwig is not a very good director. I watched Bird.
Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
Lady Bird.
I don't
Okay.
like coming of age, so I don't like Lady Bird.
I love coming of age.
I don't.
Lady Bird
I like
was
coming.
hot garbage.
Like,
Lady Bird was not good. Fuck, that's been off for so long. That's
That's okay.
frustrating.
Just put a poster up there.
Ah.
So,
we'll put a dingle.
All right, we saw Good Boys today.
yeah, we did.
Damn it! I still want
Yeah, go ahead.
one more trailer.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever hear the movie The Death of Dick Long?
No.
No.
The guy that made Swiss Army Man. It's his next movie.
Let's talk about it next time. Let's watch it next time.
Okay, okay.
We recommend
Sorry.
it.
Okay.
All right, we saw Good Boys.
Yeah.
Town, what'd you think about it?
It's fucking hilarious.
We're at 52 minutes.
We're at 52 minutes.
Christ. Okay.
Let's record for another 52 minutes. And downside.
No, you're good. So, Good Boys.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
At one point, I had to use the bathroom and I filled up the popcorn because I felt bad for eating it all. But I didn't want to leave. I'm like, what's the next funny part?
Son of a bitch ate it all, but you're good.
Fucking spilling
Only
this shit.
half of it.
Yeah, and you spilled
It was
it
still
out.
half.
You spilled a half, ate half, and I ate
It's
it.
hungry, but
But I legit didn't want to leave. It was making me laugh consistently.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was fucking hilarious. And it was done well, and like I was saying in the car, I'm glad that I was a little skeptical going in because I didn't want it to be little kids that know more than they know. I hate that. The kids aren't that fucking smart.
Right.
I like how innocent it was about the humor, about the subject matter, about the things they were saying. Like, they didn't know shit. They were
Which
just,
makes it a little more realistic, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like that's
I loved
how
it for
kids
that
actually
reason.
it was
would.
genuine.
if it was,
Yeah.
It was
super
very
bad-
genuine.
If it was super
Just
bad,
like I was
six-
saying about the other movie we were just talking about, Lady Bird. Like this was real. This is like what
Yeah.
people act like. It
I
was
agree.
genuinely like how people act, how kids act, how we would act
I
when
was
we were
going to
that
ask
age. You
actually
know?
during your rant. I wanted to ask. Do you think this is a good coming of age movie then?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, and they never really came of age either.
No.
They were just dealing with real things and behaving.
Kind of did, but kind of did. Yeah.
Behaving like I think in this age, this is what they're doing.
Right. Right.
they're dealing with drugs and
Yeah, yeah.
sex and pornography and all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
And
Drones.
Drones, yeah. No, really though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's how you would act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, like personally, if I was in those positions, I would act like that.
Right. Or that
kissing
the whole
girls
part-
and shit.
The
Like
whole part
that's
where
exactly
he's
how I
like,
would act.
you need to ask for consent. It's like shit. Yeah.
Nowadays.
And maybe I don't get that, but
I just with nowadays stuff, right? It's like I guess we didn't have to worry about that.
No,
'cause
you just kissed
a
them.
girl, yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's like
Fingered them?
you have to ask for consent. So yeah, for anything, yeah, whether
getting
it's kissing.
suck-raped.
But so there's two things I want to talk about this movie. One's really I think is better than the other. So and I mean that in two I guess aspects, but the kids I felt like hadn't acted before or very.
Well, the main kid was in the room with everybody's favorite Brie
Okay.
Larson.
Okay.
The tall
and
kid
he was in
the other
he
kid.
was in the new Predator too. He was
I
the
didn't
kid,
see
right?
that.
But overall,
That'd be a good one to talk
Which he was probably the best,
He was
honestly. But
fine.
I just feel like there were scenes where it was kind of like you could tell they were just like play it, go, and they did it, and that was fine.
I think it made it work.
No, they did. I guess I'm just
Can you
saying.
imagine acting as a sixth grader? No fucking way.
I honestly, I am pretty critical about that, but I was not taken out of it
Me either.
personally.
I was not taken out at all. All I'm saying is the acting was okay.
Yeah.
The thing I really liked
Except
about
for Will
it.
Forte. Will Forte?
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Forte.
He was great.
He was,
Yeah, he was awesome.
He's always.
Him and that one guy, the guy that was trying to buy the card, and he ended up buying the blow up doll or whatever, or the play doll. He was hilarious too, and you left for
He's
part
also
of that.
the
I think, but-
albino in Logan.
Yes, exactly. That guy. He was.
That was funny. When
He said a couple
the
things.
bald doll went out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
We all thought it was a human. Though.
Yeah. Oh, which I was totally okay.
You
When
laughed really hard at that.
Well,
part.
when they were crossing the road, I was like, "There's gonna be a wreck." And how funny would it be if some real ass human just flew through a windshield and just like got effed up, and they were just bleeding, and it was like crazy, and they're like, "Holy shit, let's just go!" And they just went, and like some guy's just dying, and it could have been like Seth Rogen or whatever. And he's just like, "Oh my god!" Right? But like,
I'm surprised they didn't put themselves in it.
Right.
At some point.
Yeah, I was too. But I was just thinking that, and then the doll flew out the window. I was like, oh, that was okay. That was basically what I was thinking. But it was a doll, so it
Yeah.
played it up
It's
a
just
little
a dead
more,
CGI doll.
a little more. It wasn't as bloody or gory or
No,
whatever.
yeah.
It was just a doll. But I
The
thought
whole
that was
movie
cool.
was very kind of
The good thing-
restrained.
The good thing I want to say about it was I really liked the serious moments in it. I feel like they actually told a decent story, a lot of funny throughout, which is fine, and we all laughed. But when those serious moments hit, I was like, man, this is actually kind of good.
It was
like,
real.
It's a good.
It was real. Like their interactions with the parents, with each other, with other people, with the adult girls and everything.
Right.
That is real.
Yeah.
It was very real. I really appreciate how
Right.
real it was because I felt that.
Yeah.
Because that's how I felt as a
And-
kid, which I appreciate.
How-
Because most movies blow it out of proportion. This was just like
Right.
very real. Like the girl, like how those teenage girls were reacting to them and talking about them. It's just like, that's how girls
I think
talk
the
about
the only
us, Like, it
over
was very real.
exaggerative character, if anybody, was the boyfriend of that like broke up with her, and then he was like he is the head of the.
He turns around. He's like, "What?" And it's
Yeah. She's like, he's like, fine. He like runs off all stupid, but like,
What?
yeah,
I laughed really hard.
but like just.
Overall, it was very real.
Oh yeah, no, it,
Yeah.
Felt, it felt very genuine, and those serious parts, even when they were all sipping alcohol, like around around the creek or anything, any of those parts were just like, man, this is actually like, it like takes a step away for a second from the funny, and actually like grounds itself, like, oh,
Just when I did the montage of like when they all like were not friends anymore and he kept dating different
That was
girls.
funny. And Bond is.
oh, it was hilarious, yeah, yeah.
Like, I would like associate that with
Right,
it a lot.
right.
Like when we're that age, like
Right, emotions are high.
yeah,
It's
and you're
just-
like
Cry your
fucking
ass
over
off.
your friends because you want to have a girlfriend.
Right.
There's like the girlfriend breaks up, then you go with a new girlfriend, and you're still fucking over your friend because you're fucking assholes.
yeah, you fucking.
I definitely
real.
feel like it was a
It's real.
reskin of Superbad. It was basically the same story.
I didn't feel. I was expecting to feel super bad. I did not feel that.
I'm
This
not
was a
saying-
different. It
I'm
was
just
such
saying the story.
an
like you
adolescent
said,
vibe.
an innocent vibe, yet still saying
raunchy
fucking
innocent
shit.
Edgy, but it was not what I thought it would be. It was
Right.
not edgy like I thought it would be.
The
It was
quirky-
very right. Are you going to bed?
Well,
Okay.
and
Good night, Ray.
The quirky randomness reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
Good night, Charlie.
It gave me Napoleon Dynamite vibes, Drillbit Taylor, Superbad and kind of Stand By Me for a
It
second.
was like an R-rated Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, the randomness was fucking hilarious. Like that chop editing where
But it was-
something happened and
yeah.
it skips to the next
I
thing.
think the difference between Good Boys and Superbad is, again, all the characters in Superbad are very out there, right? Very just
Animated.
All of them are just very
Yeah.
animated, which is fine. And I love that movie.
Hilarious, yeah, great.
But this felt like
Real.
all these people were very real. The dad,
Yes.
the moms, the family getting a
The
divorce.
reactions
All that
of
stuff was just like
everybody,
yeah. It was more. It felt more. That's how they would be, not so black and white, right? A lot of it was gray, which was really good actually.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it overall.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I feel like I haven't laughed that hard in the theater in a while. Like
Yeah,
I
it was
legit
nonstop.
slapped
Yeah.
my fucking knee a few times.
It was
Like,
nonstop,
my God,
yeah, it was
this
great.
movie.
What would you rate it, Talon?
Wait, what was your favorite? Like, what was one of your favorite funny parts? I guess, which you might not remember.
There were so many parts.
There was a lot.
There was too many, honestly.
It's funny. I laughed the whole time.
It's like when you went to the bathroom, he's talking to the tall kid. And he's like, listen here, Mr. Big Dick. He says something like that.
Right.
I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Because he meant to insult him, I feel. But he complimented him, like, hey, Mr. Big Dick, what do you think?
Tall Kid was really funny the whole
Oh,
time.
man. His
I
little
liked-
bitch
very
scream is
funny.
I didn't like.
hilarious.
Okay, so the main kid was fine, and the tall kid was fine, but the other kid, I felt like he would always react so funny. He'd be like, "Holy fucking shit!" And it was just like, Jesus, like just watching this little kid just being like, "Fuck."
I think my favorite was the end when they were like when he was singing and shit and it kept flashing like the montage at the end. That was probably my
Doing
favorite part.
cocaine on the table.
Yes, and when he hit the cocaine, I think that was my favorite part.
That actor,
All of that,
the
the
teacher
teacher-
was like, "My masterpiece is like."
Yes,
so
that
stoked
guy.
on me."
Yeah, the teacher made that
He
end.
snorts coke himself.
The montage at the end of with the teacher and him singing and snorting coke. That was my favorite part.
Okay. Oh, man.
Okay.
That's where I laughed the most. Anyway,
really trying to think.
the whole movie I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
though.
it was.
Really
It was good.
enjoyed it.
There was a part early in the movie when the main kid, it's like something, I don't remember, he fucks up or something and he's like, fuck. Just that sporadicness. And here, like I said, going into this movie I was skeptical because, like, I have a child coming and there's no fucking way she's going to talk like that, you know what I mean? So seeing a movie about kids talking that way,
Pretty sure my kid's saying "damn
She
it"
has
right now.
no. You have no decision in that. Just
I know I don't. But
my kid said Jesus Christ the other night.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
Holy fuck. and
Pretty
shit.
sure my 1.5-year-old is saying "damn it," and it's like almost his first word.
I
so-
know it's going to happen. I'm not, and I accept that. I was
When they're that
14.
age in the movie, you have no choice. Because they will be fucking and sucking.
Which is the. I mean,
I swear.
being adults, being parents, the more and more we go, it's like we're not gonna. That we can't control.
We know, we weren't
We
controlled.
can just.
I know what bullshit I was
We
doing
can
as a kid.
kind of guide them, tell them what's good and bad, but in the end, they're just gonna do what they want to do. But we have to be there for them. Anyways, not to be too serious, but
No, it's serious. That's like that was good. What was good about this movie though was kind of serious
Yeah,
about like
it was.
raise your kids right, but like
and
but it was very real about kids are gonna do what they want to do.
well, even
You know?
even I mean, me growing up with my friends in California, I moved, right? Like I think this movie was more about like in the end it was like they all have their own like separate paths that they go. They're still going to try to be friends in the end, but I mean, I have friends in California still. Well, I don't know if I count them as friends anymore because we haven't talked in forever. But like, my mom every once in a while shows like a Facebook of a kid that I hung out with in California like 20 plus years ago. You know, it's just like, shit. Like we're all obviously we've taken completely different paths, but when we were friends in that moment, it was awesome. It was fun. But we all grew up and we all
Even
grew
our
up.
earliest hangout together.
Yeah.
Your aunt thought I screamed fuck in
Yeah,
the parking lot,
yeah.
and it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't.
But someone yelled fuck.
Yeah, if you're
and so
watching
she
this, it
hates
was-
me to this day.
it was not him
It
that
wasn't
said
me.
fuck.
I didn't say fuck.
Aaron said
I
fuck.
did.
It was
a
me.
lot that night, but
I just-
it was not me
I
that
just
yelled
said
it
it,
in the
but-
fucking courtyard.
Yeah.
But
Aaron
it's-
Summerhays.
that was the real thing though. We were older than that in that like when that happened, but
Right.
still it's just like that real thing though.
Right.
You know, like
Yeah, no matter how dumb it is or how weird it was or whatever it was, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And I think that's what
we're
this
young and
movie,
stupid,
That's what this
saying
movie
fuck and
nails is.
swearing and
Right.
like wanting to kiss, and how awkward the kissing was.
Right.
It was great. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
it was
exactly
good.
how I feel about it.
What do you give it?
Out of 10.
8.
8. Oh,
8,
holy
wow.
Christ!
It was a
fuck.
good comedy.
That is crazy.
It
Okay.
was a good comedy.
Okay.
Great.
What do you give it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd give it. I'd probably give it a 6.
Okay.
6.5. 6.5. It was funny. It was
And
great.
I am right in between you
It was
guys.
good-
I
good
give it a
call.
7.
7,
So
okay.
7, just because it was it. So I didn't go into this movie thinking much other than super bad. I came out a lot more interested in the serious parts than anything. I think it was hilarious, and I love a funny movie. I love to laugh, but in the end, it was like, wow, it actually hit some of those serious notes, and it did a very good job of that, especially with children. That's like the biggest part about this movie.
I enjoyed it way
Directing.
more than I thought I would have.
Yeah.
And it was more classy than I thought it would have been.
Okay.
I thought it was just going to be little kids saying fuck, you know, but it exceeded that for me.
Yeah.
It also didn't take itself too
Went
serious.
past that. Yeah.
It wasn't too silly. It wasn't too serious.
But it was kind of serious though. Like it really was
Yeah.
legitimate. Like
Too serious.
Most of it,
not too serious at all. It was it
would even
very
make-
left room, but it was still just like
it would even make fun of
I
those
feel
some
that.
serious moments
Yeah.
sometimes. Like they'd be kind of serious, and then it'd be like they'd drop another F word, and it's like okay, like
Yeah.
it's still trying.
Yeah.
It's still very loose, but those serious moments still hit. I felt.
And they also focused on random moments, like even just that. We don't have a word for it yet, but the sister just chugging water on Molly.
yes.
It was just so
yeah.
That was
obnoxious.
it was just like a good like callback not callback
Just-
but like call to like what we're like right now.
Right, right.
That was hilarious. I think that was probably one of the parts I laughed the hardest
is
at,
so
actually.
random.
Just drinking the shit
Yeah.
out of that water. He's just watching her like.
Now thinking about it, one of my favorite parts was when he pulls out the paintball gun,
Yeah.
and that part was
Fucking
just shooting
forgot about
everybody in
that.
the dicks
Yeah.
and in the ass.
Oh yeah, he just
Yeah.
kept hitting them right in the dick.
It was
yeah.
like taking a serious moment in a different
it was like that
movie.
butter. It was kind of like Butters in South Park, where he
Yeah.
just keeps shooting everybody
Yes.
in the dick. That's
yeah.
kind of what it
yeah,
was.
that's exactly what it was. I think they took a lot of
It was.
Busts a paddle in dude's back, then the kid gets punched in the face.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part
the
was
kid gets punched.
hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was a good movie.
That was
It
great.
was good.
fucking sweet.
Anything?
Wave to the camera, Shelly.
Wait. Oh, Jim?
Shelly.
Put her down. Hey, guys. Okay.
Wave. Wave. Wave for the camera. Oh, frick. Jesus Christ. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Well.